In the interim, I must get out our highly professional Munchkin board. It's completely unique and customized to us.
And Munchkin, I made this by hand. Chat, I made this Munchkin board by hand. I hope you appreciate my artwork.
It's a thing of beauty, folks.
Numbers.
Because Munchkin doesn't come with a board.
You'll cut to the board real quick, and then you can cut back to us.
Oh. There you go. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. That's better.
And the rooms aren't the same size, because no house or dungeon is built like that.
Eventually.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll figure out how we're going to handle that in a moment.
Need some, like, non-copyrighted elevator music or something.
What I figure we'll do is we'll get our... we'll try and get our equipment on the different sides of the board so that chat can see them. Because they kind of had to take our word on it for Splendor, what we had in front of us.
Although the central game area was very nicely set up.
Yeah, so. That portion was nice. It would have been good if we could have had a second camera or something we could have cut to or shown what we were doing. But
and thank you, Chad, for the feedback, because as we tell you about 6 times every session, we are definitely amateurs, but we are working to get better.
Yep. We are having tons of fun with this, too, so...
Chips and queso from Chipotle. That's a fine combination.
And I hope I wasn't a bad winner, but that is a game I enjoy, but I am so not good at those types of games.
I went the wrong way.
You didn't tell me Mr. Plutonium Dragon was on the guest list. He's very important.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me it was that kind of smart.
I mean...
I shall have to cut him the finest blood rubies. I mean, innocence rubies.
Let's be honest, if I ever gained a high position as Emperor of the post-apocalyptic wasteland, my parties would be both the most awesome and most terrifying experiences ever. We all know this.
Alright.
I mean, I'm the type whose grandma sent Ziv a postcard because she thought it was insane of people in the 1930s, getting dragged by a car driving on ice. Because, who cares if you break a bone in the 30s? Just set it and have a limp the rest of your life. And my first thought was, I bet I have friends who will pull me behind their cars. Because that looked like fun.
I'd do it. Pull you.
Like, you wouldn't even had to ask. Marshall would have been there with us in any of his vehicles.
Oh, we should get like one of those inflatable rafts. Marshall would absolutely pull us in one of those.
Well, you have to hope for a salt spray or ice over before salt spray.
Yeah.
If you can manage that, then you can have a lot of fun on the highways.
How about Phil Streep's going to cut back to an insurance claim where I get to die?
Because you lead a fascinating existence.
I do.
Alright, if you could cut to the game board for me for a moment, Phil.
Yes, I can add it in.
Technical Master Phil.
Yes.
And second finest merchant of Venice tonight.
Yes. I feel quite good with my performance.
You had me worried all the way up until the end.
Alright, so that goes there. That probably moves over.
I should have stopped him in his tracks when I saw what card he was
Actually,
going
we can
for.
Yeah, when we push that back.
Hold on.
Set it back.
We're going to put it right...
I think that's one where you always have to choose a spot to...
Well, no, I'd like us to be able to put our...
And then you hope the next card
we'll have
comes
all
up
that playing
Yeah,
space that's
screw
closer,
you.
and they
Because
should be
if
able
you
to
leave
read
Oh,
it.
yeah,
alone,
that's
they would just...
fair.
Yeah.
So, yes, thank you for our wonderful professionalism here, I know. We'll get an intermission screen
Next
for you
time,
guys.
it'll be the premium dungeon, because I'll do it in Sharpie.
Ooh, premium.
I'd say Chris could do it.
I mean, yes, or we could have an actual artist make us a dungeon. That's
Well, I don't think Chris is going to do any artwork.
With a bum shoulder. Is he watching? Are you
I don't...
Are
I
you
haven't
throwing
seen
salt at
He
someone
has
who
been
just got a shoulder surgery?
surprisingly...
Quiet.
In fairness, whether the painkillers are heavy or wearing off, that is not a great position to be
Yeah.
in.
I was going to say...
Either way.
Magic Moose Moo?
Ooh.
Ooh, I like that name.
This collector edition board is at least 120K.
I was going to
Yes!
say...
It is one of a kind. That
It
makes
is very
it...
much one of a kind.
Can one truly put a price on a one-of-a-kind
Magic?
artistic
I
piece?
should have
Moo?
initialed it at the time.
He gets mad props for just a name.
That is an awesome
Agreed.
name. Also, welcome to the chat.
Yeah.
If you enjoy what you see, don't forget to follow us up at the top. Otherwise, stay for the shenanigans.
So that's the one. The Munchkin is the one.
Yes.
I rolled it.
2. Could it be the dice rolling to bandage you?
I got a 4.
2.
So last
Come on,
night,
Brayden,
me
you're
and
on.
Heather played Dice Throne.
Congratulations, you're going first, Callahan.
Which deck would you like?
I don't know.
A
how to
2.
play. I'm gonna take this one.
Apparently we're triplets, and Callahan is
Alright.
angry.
And I'm gonna take. I'll
Now,
take
do I
those
mix
to me.
these together or?
Yep, that's
look at
your
them?
hand.
Yep, this
That
is
your
your
hand. You
hand.
can look at them.
Now, if you have a race or
A race or a class, you may play up to one of each by placing it in front of you, as well as any usable items. Your maximum hand size is 5. If you go over, which one do you want, Shane?
I know the obvious one, but we've done that sentence quote so many times. I'm just gonna break it and go to 4.
Okay.
You gotta keep it fresh sometimes.
So you play the card in front of you, and then I have to discard down. Is that what it is?
We do have Dice Throne. It is a fun game.
I do not have it here.
We could put that up in the short. We could put that up in the short term.
I'm waiting for my Kickstarter to show up because I ordered the one with everything.
Are we gonna have a rundown on rules?
So how do they do
Yes.
the rules again?
So basically, first things first, we have 8 cards in our hand. We need to pick at least one class, one race, if we want to play them, and then any usable equipment in front of us.
Does it say race on it or?
Yeah, it'll say
Like
race. on
dwarf
it. You
or
may not
elf.
have it.
Half.
Well, no, it says race in the bottom.
Otherwise,
Oh,
you
yeah.
start as level 1
So
humans.
you get a class, a race, and what else?
And then any usable equipment can go in front of you as well.
And that's
I'm
just
the
a
angry
start.
little
That's even
birdie.
before it comes to us, correct?
Yeah, that's just a start.
Does anybody else want to find a figurine for yourself? I'm the angry little birdie.
Absolutely.
Are all the figurines over there?
I have like 4 in the back.
You know what? I'm gonna put the type of effort that Chad has come to expect to me
Oh, okay.
from a board like that, and I will be this pink starburst.
Ooh, I like it. If you
Pink
lose, I'm
Starburst?
eating it.
I am the pink starburst.
I will be this ferocious bear.
I've got nothing.
And you shall be this less ferocious bear.
Oh, they're cuddling.
Let's see. So when it says like usable by males only or females only, do you have to have a race that says you're male or female for that, or is that referring to the player?
I think it's just referring to the player, although there may be cards that can let you change it.
Okay.
Yes, magic.
So
moves
apparently
through.
I am a wizard.
We have season
I can
2.
play gear.
We're waiting on season 1.
As long as it's playable with what you have, yes.
I don't know.
And yeah, we do love Dice Throne. Like I was saying, last night I spent like
You can
3,
use those.
possibly 4 rounds in the less than 10 health points because Heather just couldn't finish me off because I was being a slippery little bastard.
Because you won't die, Phil. You'll
Yeah,
never just
that's-
die.
Pretty much
Can I
it.
play more than one gear?
Yeah, as long as
it stacks up and
you can
yeah,
only
you
have one big item, if I remember correctly.
Yep, one big item and then a bunch
And
of
then-
small ones.
So that's a big item.
Keep in mind that some of them will say that they're one-handed or
Full
two-handed.
gear.
You only have 2 hands.
Yeah, it says 2 hands.
Okay, just
So-
keep that in mind.
Chad, for starting, I'm a wizard with no usable gear whatsoever.
I am a thief with boots of running really fast and a +3 huge rock.
That sounds like a pretty
That-
good start, actually.
Actually got me in a lot of trouble the last game.
Yes, it did.
Because okay, so how can I play this right away?
I don't know.
Boyle and Anthill go up a level.
It does say you can play it at any time, so those are the types of cards that you can play at any time. So, yeah, I'd say go for it.
Chat, I am a dwarf in flaming armor.
Alright, then for me... You know, Phil, you could put that where the chat can see it.
He could, but then, he'd be being helpful.
Winner gets to eat the unknown age Starburst.
No. If he loses, I'm eating it.
I mean,
No, that's a privilege for the winner, Phil.
I know the age, but I may not tell the winner what that is.
Yep, right there's good. maybe back over just slightly. There you go. As for me, I'll just come over here.
Oh, plenty of room for you there.
I will play this warrior. I have a badass bandana.
Actually,
No,
Scooter
everyone
knows
has
we got a
equipment
battle
except for
over.
me. Okay, you see my
And
mine up.
I have
No,
these
you
spiky
can't.
knees.
If you go straight below the anthill killing,
Oh, like right there?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I'm a wizard.
and Callahan is a thief with boots of running really fast
And a giant bolt.
and his huge rock.
Which is a great combination.
All right.
That would be terrifying
So,
coming at you.
for Munchkin, the goal is to get to level 10, if you're not familiar with it. As with Splendor, exclamation Munchkin in the chat will bring up the rulebook, so you can get a more comprehensive view of the rules at any time. Basically, the way that a turn is going to go is you're going to kick open the door of the dungeon on your turn.
Whoa!
And if it's a monster, you're going to fight it. If it's a curse, that's going to happen immediately. And if it's none of those things, then
It can go
goes
into
into
your
your hand. Before you kick down the door, you can play cards from your hand
To boost your character.
to boost your character's level.
Or you can sell up to 1,000 gold worth of equipment to go up a level.
Yes.
Wow.
To get from level 9 to level 10, it must be by defeating a monster.
Yep.
You can't itch your
And
way
a lot of the fun here along the way is the fact that if you get a monster you can't beat, you can bribe people for help to split the treasure.
Yes. Basically, you can ask up to one person for help in a fight. They can add their combat level to your combat level for the fight. Or if someone has an item, you can also bribe them that way as well.
Or, if you want to be a jerk, I know, hard to imagine with this table, but just supposing one of us wanted to be a jerk to another player,
Braden.
we can make the monster stronger, or occasionally even use items to straight out attack the player on the monster's behalf.
Mm-hmm.
Shenanigans often ensue.
Yes.
Are we ready?
I need to check and see about something real quick here.
Braden needs to... All that prep time, and now Braden...
God, Braden.
It's because I drew a certain type of item, so I need to see how those work.
Okay. Can we start with Callahan, though? You got 2 turns to find it.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Go ahead, Callahan.
So I kick open the door?
You're kicking open the door.
Well, if you have any cards you want to play first, you can play cards first. Otherwise,
Well, we kind of leveled up his character pre-game, so...
That's fine.
But yeah. Otherwise, you're kicking open the door.
Otherwise, you're kicking open a door.
All right. I got a level 20.
Oh my!
Level 20.
Level 20 plutonium dragon.
He has arrived at the soiree.
You kicked out
With
the
impeccable
wrong
timing.
door.
Will not
Good day to
pursue
you, sir.
With the
anyone
invitation.
of level 5 or below.
Well, not what?
Will not pursue anyone of level 5
Okay.
or below.
So you
So-
can run away.
So I can freely run away.
Yes.
I recommend
If you
that.
run away, normally you have to roll a 5 on a d6 plus items to successfully get away, or you take the monster's bad stuff, which is on the card that is not in frame because we're not looking at the board feel.
Sorry. Here we go.
But
Don't
since the Plutonium Dragon won't
Won't
pursue
chase you.
anyone under the level of 5, level 20 is a pretty big ask for pack one, pick one. So...
I'm just going to put that over here.
Congratulations on your successful fleeing.
Yes.
Yep, we'll put that right there in the... right under that.
Yeah, we'll just throw that right into the bin.
Wow.
That was...
So, what do I do now?
Sucked. Well, you failed combat.
Can I play any other cards, or
If you have cards that you can play now,
I don't know if I can. It's
on
just
your...
it's a treasure.
It's
card.
on your turn as long as you're not in combat. You're not in combat anymore, so...
All right, I will draw. How do we draw more cards? We have to defeat a monster.
you have to
You either
defeat
have
a
to
monster.
defeat a monster
Why
or
ain't doing it?
And
Yeah.
it says...
You get how? Oh, that's right. You did.
you
get
get
the treasures.
treasure. Yep.
So I'm going to play Horde. Draw 3 more treasure cards immediately. They are face down if you drew this face down. Otherwise, they are face up.
Oh, so they just go face up.
So I got a friendship potion, pretty balloons, and a wishing ring. And none of them violate my huge rock rule, so I got lucky. This one, the friendship potion, I use during any combat. Discard all monsters in the combat. No treasure is gained, but the player may loot the room. Usable once only. That would have been useful just a moment ago.
That would have been.
On the Plutonian Dragon, yeah. Use during any combat for the pretty balloons. For distraction, +5 to either side. Usable only once. And then I get the wishing ring. Cancels any curse. Play at any time. Usable only once.
Ooh.
So I'm getting stuff already. Let's see if I got anything else that I can play.
Oh, okay.
Is there a limit to how many items you can have?
You
There
can
is
have
not.
one
You
foot
can only
gear,
have
one
X number
armor.
equipped at any given time,
Yeah.
but you can have however many you want in front of you. Just keep in mind that there are cards that can impact what you have out.
And some stuff you probably want to keep in your hand hidden.
Why?
So
that feel doesn't screw with me?
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm done.
you're done?
I think so.
Alright, I'm going to kick open the door. And that goes into my hand.
Positively corking to see you here so soon, Mr. Plutonium Dragon. I approve.
Ah, that's how you know it's going to be a good soiree.
Alrighty. I'm going to go looking for trouble.
What did you reveal for your card?
I didn't. It's not a monster. So it's going
Draw
into
one card from the door deck and turn it face up. If it is a monster, yeah, it's still face up.
Yeah, we still
Oh.
see.
It's a mate.
What?
Mate. Another monster appears at the same level with all the same monster enhancers.
Oh,
We could have gotten Mrs. Plutonium Dragon.
That put us.
The timing will have been amazing.
So that's going into my hand, and I'm going to go looking for trouble.
Alright, so if you don't reveal a monster, you can look for trouble, which means that you can basically play a monster from your hand and fight it instead as though you had found it when you kicked open the door.
Gotcha.
I found a lame goblin at level 1.
You want any help?
No, I'm good. My +4 beats him pretty easily. Unless somebody wants to start shenanigans early.
The very idea.
Thinking about it.
I am shocked and or appalled.
I will take my 1 treasure and go up my level.
So that puts you at what, level 3?
Well, that's distressing.
Yes.
I hate it.
I'm sure that will change quickly.
Probably.
And we said max cards in the hand is that
5.
end of turn you have to go down if you're over?
Yes. If you have more than 5 cards in your hand, you must play enough cards to get you to 5 or below. If you can't or don't want to, you must give the excess cards to the player with the lowest level. If they're tied, divide the cards as evenly as possible, but it's up to you to decide who gets the bigger set or sets of leftovers. If you are the lowest or tied for lowest, discard the excess.
Cool.
I can't get to that. I'm gonna put that down. I can't equip it because I'm not a cleric, but that puts me at 5.
So you're just throwing it away, basically? Or...
Oh no, he's putting it out as an equipment
Ah,
in front of him, but he can't put it on. So
I
it's
didn't
just
know you
there.
could do that.
You absolutely can.
Oh, good to know.
Well,
Why can't he use it?
because
I'm
he's
not
not
a cleric.
But you will be someday.
I'm leaning towards it right now.
So I'm going to play Super Munchkin.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm allowed to have either 2 classes with the advantages and disadvantages of each, or 1 class with all the advantages and none of the disadvantages. So I'm going to take that first one for now.
Okay.
So you don't get what's the negative of the warrior?
So
class?
basically, if there's something that would do bad things to warriors, I don't need any of those disadvantages.
Oh, okay.
I can discard up to 3 cards in combat. Each one gives a +1 bonus, and I win ties in combat.
Okay.
Presumably that means I would get a +3 because that discarding would not be an advantage in combat. Which seems pretty neat. Let's kick down a door.
Okay.
Go right ahead, sir.
Okay, I reveal another warrior card.
Oh, good.
I could be a warrior. Rah!
Oh, everybody gets to see when you kick
Yep.
in the door.
When you kick in the door, the card is revealed. It's another warrior class card. A
No.
twin to the one that
I feel like that's appropriate considering we talked about Joe Cat. So you are the fighter who is the basic, you know what.
Yeah,
Because those kids are watching, that's why I can't say.
that's fair. That's fair.
The basic
Oh,
female
yeah.
dog.
The male female is apparent on the class cards.
Yes, they do.
Yep. I just realized that because I'm smart. All right. Carrying on. Now I can either look for trouble, or I can loot the room to draw a second card from the door deck face down and place it in my hand. So I'm going to do that.
He looted the room. Not sure I approve of that.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's really not.
And
But hey, you didn't go up
Somebody's
alone.
got some discarding to do.
I'm going to put this unusable cloak of obscurity in front of me.
Oh,
Just
my.
Is it that because it's obscured by...
It's usable by thieves only. So, it is not equipped, but I have to put it out so I don't have to give it away.
Alright. You want to kick open your door?
Yes. Which seems weird for a wizard in robes, but let's see that kick. And I reveal the dreaded level 1 potted plant.
Ah, our favorite ficus has arrived.
So everyone gets a 1 and I get a 20. That's what I'm hearing here.
Well, welcome to the shenanigans.
Rotate it vertically if you would, Shane.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
See the level 1 shenanigans.
maybe.
Actually,
Yep,
that-
there we go. That
that
works. We can see it.
So you
It's in
and
there.
right now is a tie.
Yes, you must beat it in order to win. But do you have equipment?
No, because apparently I sold all of it. I was
The
such a
adventurer's
merchant.
life.
Yeah, I know, right? But on the plus side, I am going to use this freezing explosive potion because I don't like the way that plant looked at me. So no sunlight or heat for it.
And that does
So that makes it 4 to 1.
4 to 1. Okay. I'm not gonna fight with it.
You
I
are
see
vanquished, houseplant.
I see no reason to question your choice.
I mean, I'm not going to lose to a houseplant. I just
All
want to put that
right.
out there, even as a wizard.
That is a treasure. Yep.
So I
you get 1 treasure.
get 1 treasure, and
And
I
you
get
go
to
up?
keep this secret, correct?
Yep.
Since you are not sharing, yes.
I have equipment for all of you guys, literally. I have a handful of it.
I mean, you can also sell 1,000 gold worth to go up a level.
So we'll get to that in a moment.
Yeah, I figured that was coming.
Yep.
So
Does it have to be in play for me to sell it, or can I sell it
You
right
can sell it
my
out
hand?
of your hand too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
But
the
it has
wizard,
to
but
be-
it doesn't say human, it doesn't say male, it doesn't say female, which makes all of these little things unfortunate.
I mean, what does your wizard card have on it?
Literally just says wizard.
No, but the character on it.
Is a dude.
He has a beard.
And congratulations, you're male.
Okay. I'm just saying it didn't say male, so I didn't know.
No,
Oh, it
you're
doesn't
going
say it
off
on
of
there?
what's on the picture.
That could be a dwarf. You don't know.
okay.
That could be a female.
I'm a female dwarf in flaming armor.
Just say.
My
Well,
apologies.
we're all humans until we play a race card,
You're
so
a
it doesn't
human.
matter. Your opinion is invalid.
In that case, being the fine merchant wizard I am,
That poor plant, all it did was make oxygen for you.
yeah, well, it didn't make enough. But
It was very lazy.
Now it made a salad.
I will equip the gentleman's club, because apparently I'm aristocracy tonight,
Oh God.
and I am selling...
Slide your cards a little toward me. Just a
Okay.
little. There you go. That's good.
Are mine in view?
I am selling
yours.
the Swiss Army Polar for 600 gold,
Yeah, only the front row is visible for you, Callahan.
and the short, wide armor, which is 1,000 gold pieces, so I can go to the next level.
Are we going up a level or down a level?
I'll carry you on my
Hello,
Now,
good sir.
does
How are you
the-
liking the soiree so
your
far?
level adds to
Your power. So it's-
okay.
Yeah.
So
So-
right now we are...
Your level plus your
Shane
gear or your
can
combat
take
level.
his level
I like
5
it in one zone
because
anyway.
he's 6.
Look, it's fine. The bears will sit over here.
Is there a limit to the number of levels you can go up per round? It's just
Nope.
one.
No.
No.
And
Alright.
yeah, the only limit is at 10 you have to beat someone.
Yeah.
Okay.
To get from
Um,
9 to 10, you have to beat a monster.
Do you ever draw up to 5 or do you just...
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'm below 5 then, so...
Kick your
Hey,
door!
plus side, there's virtually no chance of there being
A
something worse
platoon.
than a plutonium dragon behind that card.
That's probably true, but you'll find it.
I got a level 18. Full rod.
Go ahead and put that in front of the paper so Chad can see your great fortune.
Level 8.
Wow.
What
You
are
know-
you at now?
I'm a 1.
But you have
You
a
have
plus
gear.
3 for your huge rock.
4. And what are the...
Well, I could make that a -5. So I could take it down to a 13.
The shoes, so he's 5. He's
That's
at a
just for running away.
6. Oh, that's a plus 2 for
So what's the
runaway.
bad stuff for the Balrog?
The bad stuff for the Balrog.
Is it death?
You are flayed to death.
Neat.
Wait. So
Death
Will
has its
not
own consequences.
pursue anyone of level 4 or below.
Damn it!
Wonderful. I guess
you're
I guess
so-
you're fleeing.
I'll run away.
You are seeing the worst terrors that the world has to offer,
And they just don't
think
care
so
about
little of you, they let you pass by.
I am done.
Why, yes, the observing. It's a Callahan.
You
Welcome to the party.
You should become an alcoholic and a writer. This
my
is
God.
clearly what you're going to do. 10 years of having all these tales. What is his other? Once he runs away, can he still loot the room or anything like that?
Nope.
Or is he done?
And run
You
away.
can play cards, but that's about all you can do.
Oof, that is rough.
That's a mood.
Holy cow!
That's a big one at that.
Thank you for clearing out the dungeons for us.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm the bait.
You are.
They got bored and wandered
We're
off.
going to kick open the door. I'm a half-breed. Or I picked up a half-breed card.
Oh, okay.
Of course you did.
I think I detect some bitterness.
We are...
I'm kind of mad that I haven't gotten to fight anything yet.
Boo!
Is the Balrog the dragon? We defeated the
I'm
lousy
doing-
goblin, the house plant.
Yeah, it's either been
Oof.
a level 1 or get wrecked.
Ah. I dropped that a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on dwarf, so I get all the positives, which I can actually keep. I can have as many big items as I want, and I can have 6 cards in my hand, so I didn't have to place down my cheese grater. But I'm a half dwarf.
Neat.
Because that wasn't it. I'm gonna go looking for trouble. I found this level 1 drooling slime.
I hate it. How is it you two have all the easy fights?
I don't even have those. In
I mean, I drew one. He got those in his hand.
I know.
So I'm gonna destroy it easily at a 6. Or sorry, at a 5. And I am going to take my 1 treasure. I'm giving plenty of time here. Shenanigans. No.
There, I don't have any cards
Not
to
on a level
shenanigan you
1.
with. Yeah.
I mean, what was its power?
It was 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had another level 1. He's had 2 in a row now.
What's the bad stuff?
The bad yucky slime +4 against elves, which I'm not an elf. Bad stuff. Discard the footwear you are wearing. Lose a level if you have no footwear or footgear.
Nice.
Do I want to tank him?
No.
It is your go.
Alright, let's kick open some doas.
Oh, look, it's treasure.
Oh, look. It's Elf. Which I guess I'll just play.
So you're now an elven
I
warrior.
am now an Elven Warrior, which gives me a +1 to run away, and I go up for a level for every monster I help someone kill.
Oh god, that's a powerful one.
It's not a bad one to have.
Yeah, elves are evil.
But do I want to play that elf? Because then I won't be able to use my bandana, and that might be bad.
Oh, because you're.
Yeah. I like that bandana. It's almost like a bandana to me.
So it's not a headband, it's an actual bandana for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright. I will take the elf and dequip the bandana.
By the way, the observing seems to be a fan of yours.
Yeah.
The observing.
Yes.
It's Evan.
Ah,
Well,
well,
these
Evan's
are
got good taste.
these are useless to me, so I'll be selling them in a moment. I guess I'll sell them now because I don't want to get cursed and lose something. They're worth 1,000 together, so take me up to level 2.
He's your big bear.
Yep, I'm Big Spoon, and then we're gonna go ahead and
A war doggy.
I'm gonna loot the room.
Oh, look, treasure. Wait, is that looting the room or looking for trouble?
No, it's looting the room.
Oh, right.
I already
because
looked for
this
trouble.
is from when you defeat something.
What are you about over here? You with your fancy armor and your
I don't have a class, so I can't play that.
cheese grater.
Of peace.
And you've got a rock over there, is that right, Callahan?
I got a big rock.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume it's big.
It is.
Yep. 2 hands.
Don't.
It's more of a
Go
bulk
ahead.
stuff.
Go ahead. Bring it.
I will. I'm cursing you. You lose it.
Nope. I'm gonna use my wishing ring and come and fuck you up later.
I needed to discard down. I have too many cards in there.
Actually, I may keep the wishing ring because I just cash that in. You know what? +3 is pretty good though, isn't it?
Yeah. Three's pretty good.
Yeah. Wishing ring goes away.
Okay. It wasn't personal. You were just the person who had a big idea.
No. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna,
Hold it against you for
take that out on you or, do any of the horrible things that I'm planning to do.
I mean, you're not wrong. Elves are fucking great. From Gauntlet to Munchkin, Braden always wants to play the elves.
To Legolas. Anyhow, well, this wizard with a gentleman's club would like to kick down the door, good sir.
What did he find?
I don't know, it looked like he was about to laugh, though, so I don't like that. 3,872 orcs. Huh.
Level?
10.
It's not that bad. I could help with
Roll a
that.
die on it. 2 or less, they stomp you to death. Otherwise, lose as many levels as I show. It is a 3 treasure. It is a 3 treasure enemy.
Want some help?
I can bring 6.
Let's see. I am currently 3. It's the level plus 1 because you count as 1, correct? Or is it just level?
Level
plus
plus equipment.
So I am currently 6.
I
You
can
need to
bring
beat it
6
in order
as well.
to-
I'd bring 4.
So I need at least 5.
Oh, you need 5?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can bring 6.
Technically, I have the pretty balloons.
I'll do it for a treasure.
Okay. And plus you have to level up. So yeah. May I? I would like to.
He won't get the level up. For
That's
helping.
his ability.
Oh,
my
that's it. Right.
ability.
Okay. May I look at the treasures and pick the ones that are actually useful to me since I have 1 piece of equipment?
I suppose.
I
Okay.
don't like this Shane Feel alliance.
Yeah, this doesn't
is-
feel right.
this is
Especially
wrong.
since I already have to kill you. I mean, that doesn't leave me a lot of room to go.
Then I accept your.
I mean,
I accept your
why
support.
would I suggest your closer neighbors?
I accept your support to take on the 3,872 orcs.
Alrighty, let's do this.
All right. So what are we total now?
I'm bringing 6 to the table, and you're bringing 6 to the table, so that's a 12, beating a 10.
Now here's the inevitable question: who wants to fuck with us?
Well, depends. What's the bad stuff?
That is a good question.
I roll a die. On the 2 or less, they stomp me to death, so 33% chance. Otherwise, I lose as many levels as the dice shows, which means I almost certainly come back to the beginning. So it's either die or
Does that
I
happen
go
to
back to the beginning.
Does that happen to Phil, though?
No.
No, only the negative effects only affect.
Well, actually,
Oh.
actually.
I think it does happen to me.
I don't think it does.
Let me check.
If you join.
Because he has to make the runaway roll if he's
Ah.
helping you, so I assume the bad stuff happens to him too. Monsters asking for help.
Does he get to make the runaway roll, or do we just get stomped?
No, you'll both get to make the runaway roll. It's just separate for each of you.
Judge!
You're enjoying this
Monster.
moment, aren't you? I mean, in fairness, this game has not been kind to you the first 2 rounds.
It's true. It's
So
true.
I can understand you wanting
If
to
you
lash
fail to
out.
run away from a monster, it does bad stuff to you. If you're
Yes,
playing
it-
from multiple monsters, you roll separately to escape each one.
I love how
If 2
3,872
players are
works as
cooperating
one
and still
monster.
can't defeat the monsters, they must both run away. They roll separately, and each player chooses in what order to run away. The monster can catch them both.
Yes. So we can both be hurt by this.
Yes.
I'm going to start with some pretty balloons. I'll
Which
give
is-
you a -5.
Okay.
So we were at.
So you were at 12, and now you're at 7.
7.
We need 4 more. I
like the cut of your jib.
I have nothing to help out.
If they're useless to you, I want another one for this.
What, the treasures?
Yes.
If you get out of this, if the treasure is useless, I will get you a second treasure.
So what's the
Electric radioactive acid potion used during any combat, plus 5 to either side. Yes, so we're back up to these negate, basically.
12, so you need to go down by
2.
That's it?
Yeah.
And they fail?
They have to beat it. They can't tie it.
Do you have anything?
I have something especially mean. I'm trying to decide whether I want to make that big an enemy out of Shane because it'll be bad.
I already tried.
Oh no! You just cased the joint and burned it a little. This is going to take it all the way to the ground.
I see.
After I threw such a nice soiree. See, guys, this is why we go after break. It's a negotiation game, man. Negotiate with me. Do you want a favor in a future Settlers game?
I mean, what can you offer me to not ruin your day?
Hey, me and
That you
Shane
actually care about?
work together quite a bit.
Actually, Trident raises a very valid point that she can't handle this alliance. It feels so wrong to see Shane and Theo working together.
I mean, you're not wrong, but...
As unnatural as Shane's alliance is, Braden and Callahan working together is much worse.
It's true.
I agree with everything
It's
Chad
worse
is
than this
saying
together.
right now.
Yeah.
Chat brings up 2 fantastic points, but I've already kind of started a war with Callahan, and if he's bringing that kind of ammo to bear, maybe it's worth my time to try and mend a fence here.
Do your thing.
Bring it.
So I'm cursing you
Okay.
with a sex change.
Ah!
It not only costs you 5 to your combat, it also permanently swaps your gender. Which means the Gentleman's Club is no
Doesn't
longer
work.
eligible to be
Yup.
equipped.
Oh, God.
I told you, if I was going to play this card, I was going to burn it to the ground.
You can still sell it later. It's worth 400. So
Yeah.
If I don't die here, then I lose everything, I
Do
believe.
you have anything that can get us over a hump?
No.
Oh my.
Oh, my.
Oh, hand me the die.
Hold on.
Phil is trying to see if he can bail you out.
Yeah, I'm not giving you all the treasures because you're in self-preservation mode now too.
In fairness, I did this as much or more to burn Phil to the ground as I did to do it to you.
I mean, it doesn't make me feel that much better. I'm gonna be
Did
honest.
not want to use this, but what's the bad effects again?
I am -3.
No, the
If you roll a 2 or less,
You die.
You die.
so we have to start over and discard everything.
If you roll higher than that, you lose that many levels.
Which means you go back to start, but you still have your stuff. Because we're not far enough ahead to outrun that one. I mean, I don't mind getting a new hand to start, to be honest.
It's a parrot.
What's that do?
It flies away.
So you're abandoning me?
No,
No, the monster's a parrot. Nobody gets anything.
okay.
no, we get the
Polymorph
treasure.
Portion.
What?
Used during any combat turns any one monster into a parrot, which flies away, leaving its treasure behind. Usable only once. It was worth 1,300 gold pieces.
Oh.
So he threw away a level.
Dude. So we were able to bait out a stupidly powerful
Yeah.
orb.
Do you
I mean-
understand how insane his hand was at this takeover?
Yeah, this is upsetting on an
Also,
unbelievable
I kind of want to know how
Still worth it.
3,872 orcs became 1 parrot.
Right? I
That
have so
would've been
many
a siege.
questions.
Ralph wrecks the
I
internet.
kind of feel like rather than them being a parrot, I kind of feel like you guys should be subject to a scene from The Birds, and
Yeah.
you
Right.
still lose.
Or at
This
least
feels
get
so
covered in
wrong.
poop.
Okay, well, I am...
Hacks are being called from chat,
So,
and I can't disagree with their assessment.
here's what I'm going to do, Phil. The smart move is for me to take both of these, and this is one of my favorite items. But since you sacrificed so much, I am giving you one of my favorite items. I am giving... Well, treasures do we have to reveal or not?
If you're splitting them, yes.
Okay, I am revealing... Oh, all of them, or just one?
All of them.
We have the Potion of Idiotic Bravery, not a big deal. Pantyhose of Giant Strength, not usable by the Warriors. Or the Chainsaw of Bloody Dismemberment. I was going to give you the Chainsaw of Bloody Dismemberment, but how many hand items do you have?
I don't have anything in hand yet.
Would you like a Chainsaw of Bloody Dismemberment?
What does that do?
Plus 3 damage.
Dismembers things.
Plus, you're a monk with a chainsaw. Either that or...
It's the same.
Same basically as the Pantyhose. The Potion of Idiotic Bravery is the weak one.
Birdemic. I don't even want to know what that is. Other than terrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take the
Okay.
chainsaw. So now I'm wearing flaming. I'm on fire with a bloody chainsaw.
Well, I'm kicking open a door.
Did I?
Or are we done?
We got the treasure.
Treasure.
Oh, and you will. No, you don't get a level.
It flew away.
That's right.
It
It flew
flew
away.
away.
So no level. I need to go down one. I can still play items though.
Yeah, you can still play things.
Okay. Well, this isn't very useful because now I'm a woman.
Chainsaw, shotgun, laser earrings.
Let's be honest. There's a part of me that believes that probably always felt right, but you know. Oh hey, you turned me to a woman and I got pantyhose. Thematically, that works out.
Oh, it's a JonTron video? Oh, dear.
And now I'm down to 5, so...
Well, that was a turn.
I mean...
This
it
is why Munchkin
did
has
work.
a roll. God,
I
God,
got
Phil, your hand.
Now,
Holy
when
crap.
it's not a
you were
monster, I have to
sprinting
reveal
the
it?
end.
Yes.
Okay.
So-
Enrage, +5 to monster.
Like during
That just
combat.
goes into your hand.
Well,
Oh.
more dumpster fire fuel has been added to
You
guns.
have the ability to screw with others in the future.
I am glad I took an effort to mend a fence.
Would you like to look for trouble now?
Yeah. I'll take a level 2 gelatinous octahedron. I don't need help.
I wanna, though.
How many treasures is it?
1 treasure.
I'll tell you what. Listen, I have an item that could be extremely useful for you. Oh, wait, can I give him an item in exchange for the treasure, or is that not allowed?
But I'm gonna win.
Well,
it's a
you
level
can
two.
You
trade.
can
This
trade,
is a
but
pretty
not
high
in
one.
combat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Well, I just win, right?
Yep,
Yes,
you
you do.
take it.
Oh, okay.
I was just say the treasure I was going to give you was probably.
You
gonna
caught
be
up
more
to
useful
Brayden.
than what you.
And then I get a
now.
treasure.
You
And
get
you
a
get
treasure.
one treasure.
And I have to show it or no?
You don't because no, you're not splitting,
Splitting
it.
it.
So you get to put it right in your hand.
Yep.
Unless you want to equip it, then you can.
I think I will.
What did you win?
I won.
The effort meant things.
I
I
won.
just don't know whether they meant anything to count.
Slimy armor. +1 bonus.
That is a mucusy looking armor.
Yeah, it works.
Slimy armor. Nice.
I mean, it's only fitting that you got that from the gelatinous octahedron.
It really is.
Yeah, actually.
Reached in like.
So,
hey!
So angry after
It's
seeing
almost nice!
so angry after seeing the giant demon, the dragon.
Push
you skin
push the
the
ribcage out of the
blob, and you now wear its skin
breastplate,
around.
right?
Oh, there we go. It fits.
I feel like this is the stage in your author career you go mad.
All right, let's kick this door open.
Almost poetic.
Curse! Change race. If you have no race, this curse has no effect. Otherwise, go back through the discard pile, starting with the top discard. The first race card you come to replaces your current races. If you go through discards without finding a race, you just lose your own races.
Aren't you a dwarf?
He's a half.
I'm a half dwarf.
So I don't
Oh.
think
I don't know that anybody's pitched a race card to the
I
bid
don't
yet.
think anyone has.
Nope.
So
So
is
there's
he?
my dwarf.
Oh,
That's a mood.
ow, ouch.
Finally. Everything's coming back around the way it's supposed
Do
to.
I lose the half?
Is it a race card?
It's still your race.
It says you lose your own races.
Well, you lose the dwarf. While
Yeah.
you, if you're a half breed, at nothing.
So,
It's
yep.
played on, so yeah.
That's okay. It didn't really affect
Oh,
much.
was in your
there.
stuff dwarf set.
So
I
now
would
I
like
can.
it better if it hurt your feelings more.
Yeah. Don't you worry, you. It's coming.
Yeah, I was gonna say, considering the sheer...
Now, when I loot the room, do I gotta show it, or does it just go right into my hand?
When you loot the room, it just goes right to your hand.
Yep.
All right.
So he can't advance, but he gets to get something.
Yeah. Pretty good arrangement.
Are you at 5 cards, Phil? Or do you need to discard down any?
I do believe I ate too much
I've
food.
got 4. You?
It's a good
Never.
thing we even paced him
Go
beforehand.
We did pace him.
Ah.
What you didn't notice was all the not pacing that happened before you got downstairs.
There was
Oh, I'm
3
sure.
pounds of cheese curds.
Alright.
There's more than that.
Kicking in the door. A curse.
Yes, it is.
There's a chicken on my head. -1 to all my die rolls. Any curse or bad stuff that removes my headgear will take the chicken with it. Well, that's fun. Guess I'm looting the room.
So if you draw a curse, you get
If you draw it from kicking in the door, it just happens to you immediately.
nice.
But if you draw it face down, it goes into your hand.
Okay.
So you can play
And
it on
that way
somebody
you can
else.
play it on someone.
So I'm just going to keep this over here, and I'm going to end my
Almost
turn.
poetic. Yeah, I was not happy with that.
You know what? I will kick in the door and hope for much fewer orcs this time around.
Only 3,670.
We found the cleric class.
When have you tried? Oh, you were trying to be a cleric.
I would not argue with a cleric.
I'm a wizard right now. Let's see, but I'd rather be a cleric.
I got a yuppie water.
Hi, got a chimkin.
I would trade you a yuppie water for that cleric class.
It's very, very pretty.
And we could trade as long as we're out of combat.
I almost feel bad for the chicken. I hate it. Look,
We're out of combat. We can trade, right?
yeah, Sir Chimkers and I
Yeah,
will go on adventures.
You helped me, so I owe you one.
I don't believe that.
All right. I'm
Thank you.
equipping that.
Oh, usable only to elves? Come on, man.
Oh, look at him smile. He knew he was screwing you over.
Oh, wait. I can't even use that right now because of the chainsaw of dismemberment, and they're the same thing.
Sir Chimkers and I will defeat all the enemies.
Well, that's
in
what
our
you
way.
get for trying to do a nice sword. Alrighty.
Chad is
They
our...
both tried screwing each other over at the same time.
I was trying to give him something he wanted. He
It
tried
was-
to screw me over. It just
It was a
backfired.
special cross.
I just want to interrupt this touching feud to point out that Chad has adopted Sir Chimkers.
Search him curse.
The emissary from St. Christopher. I accept this premise. It is truly a sign from the gods.
Anyone need to get Chris a chicken hat?
We might need to get him a Sir Chimkers hat.
Okay, well,
Chimkers.
see.
Sir Chimkers and I will go into battle.
It's just going that way. So I can't use that club anymore.
The worst part is, I don't have any
So-
headgear. So Sir Chimkers and I are now bonded for life.
Well, if you put a hat on, he goes on top
I
of
could
it.
still...
That would require me to draw something resembling a hat.
So I can loot the room still, but then my turn is over, correct?
You can loot the room. You can still play cards after you loot the room.
Okay, well, loot the room, because I don't have anything in my hand that I feel competent. Of course, I sell a bunch of equipment to him earlier on, and that's how it comes up. Okay, so... Cards. I am now a female dwarf.
A female dwarven wizard.
Why not? I mean, there were stranger classes. Clearly not power game optimized for D&D, but you know.
I mean, I didn't have to take Sir Chimkers, but he chose me.
And I'm going to sell the Gentleman's Club, the Yuppie Water, the Potion of Idiotic Bravery,
Okay, that is fun.
and the Dagger
You're not wrong, chat. You are absolutely not wrong, just for the record.
The Dagger of Treachery for 1,000 gold. Move me up one room.
No.
Yeah, actually.
Pink Starburst needs to be moved up a room. He paid for it. 4 items.
Sir Chimkers will deny you.
And that's all I got.
Kick that door, sir!
Kick in the door! Alright.
I just want you to
Bam!
know Sir Chimkers
It's
is
a
really-
wizard! I already have a class.
This dungeon is surprisingly light on monsters.
Yeah.
He said that during your turn.
I mean, the ones that are here are so lazy they won't even chase an adventurer. Or they're just weak enough that...
What's your
you look
power at, Braden?
Mine?
You angered him.
No.
2.
I was just seeing if he could. You can't help me with shit.
I can
3.
bring it up to 5.
Yeah,
What do
he's
you
got
got?
he's got a +3.
I've got a +3 stapled to me at all times.
I'm at 7, 8, 9.
9, huh?
These are +1 if I remember
Yep.
correctly, yes.
So
Yeah,
2,
I can bring it to 5.
I'm a 6.
Yeah, I bring 9 to the table, sir.
I'm gonna go looking for
He was the
trouble.
monster all along.
Okay.
Here's hoping that people take pity on me. I'm looking for trouble. It's a level 12 Bigfoot. Has 3 treasures, and it's +3 against dwarves and halflings.
Well then.
Which is not you.
Yeah.
What is your level at currently?
Mine, I am 2 + 4, so I am a 6. So I need to pick up another 6.
I can do that for you.
Actually, you need
I
to pick
know.
up another...
7.
unless you hire me, in which
I
case
can do
I
that.
win in ties.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But he doesn't. You don't bring him up that far, so.
I don't. I only can offer
So?
you 5. Sir Chimkers was worth every penny.
I
Treasure
deserve 2
choosing?
treasures.
2?
Yes.
I'll just run away.
You just fucked me over pretty hard.
When? I don't even remember. That
What
was
is
a
the
long
bad
time
stuff
ago.
that happens with your wandering monster?
You're double my level. Oh, the bad stuff? Stomps you flat and eats your hat. Lose the headgear you were wearing. So.
Do you have headgear?
Nope.
Does feel?
No.
So that's true. I
And
don't
he
even-
hasn't agreed to letting me help him.
That's also reasonable.
Was that?
I said, you
Whoa.
haven't agreed to.
Don't we have to have our terms first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll
I'm not
give you the
helping-
first treasure, or I'll let you choose the treasure, but I want the other 2 because I'm level 2.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Sir
You shouldn't have burned
Chimkers
that bridge.
realizes that Feel is a hateful negotiator.
I see.
You still
All right.
get a level and a treasure.
So
Was
I'll
that-
let you have
Oh
the
my-
first treasure and take the other 2. But I get 2 of those 3 treasures.
You know what? I gotta go up a level. I'm gonna have to take this. Yep. You're in. But I
The
get
worst
first
part
pick
is
on the
it's
treasure.
not worth messing with you because the bad stuff is worthless.
yeah, the trouble is you chose something that's negative against my new race, so that took me out of the ability.
Yeah,
to
I
help
missed
you.
the +3 against dwarves
It's
and
like,
halflings,
oh, I
halflings
can't
part.
help.
So,
The dagger.
so is anyone stopping us?
Nope.
Why?
I don't know, because you're a dick.
I am,
Look,
but I would prefer that
You,
my
you have,
punches.
you have
So
took
I
your
go
hits
up a
this
level.
game, good
Yep.
sir. You have
And
taken
There's
your
3
hits.
treasures.
I would prefer to hit you with some
So
form
we
of
should-
penalty
Yep.
for messing.
We got a wishing ring.
Another
Cancels
wish-
any curse. Play at any time. Usable once. Worth 500 gold. We got Invoke Obscure Rules, which is just a free level. And then we've got Nasty Tasting Sports Drink, used during any combat. +2 to either side. Well, Jesus, I think I'm going to use the level.
And I get those 2.
Yep.
Thank you much.
And I will just play
I
that.
don't like you.
Now.
So you,
Playing
you
with
go up 2
Feel.
levels then, right?
Well, I already went up my 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Welcome to the room.
Woo!
Welcome to the soiree, good sir.
Rom, spring up!
Sir
I heard
Chimkers and
you
I
had
are
a
taking a
rough
power
path to
walk
get
through
here.
this dungeon.
Yeah, the had been great.
Yes, observing. Like it. Okay?
No. Also, don't rile the chat. They'll punish you. What
I
did you get for
deserve
kicking
that.
in the door?
Curse, lose a level.
Ah.
Oh, wait.
But
Wishing ring.
Use your wishing ring, yeah.
Woo!
There you go. See how helping me helps you?
Go ahead, sir.
Boy, am I glad I didn't
Are
try
you
to
not
loot the
looting
room.
the room? Or did you already do that?
Oh, I guess I get to loot the room, huh?
Yeah, you can salute the room.
Excellent.
Alright, let's kick open a door.
I mean,
Oh boy, I lose my race. Wee.
that feels so much better.
It really doesn't. Like, I'm handily in last place at this point. And
do
I
you mean?
still haven't fought a monster.
He saw some big ones if you want to go chasing. Go on Monster Hunter on them.
It's true.
They might ignore you for a while, though.
Also true.
And I guess I'm going to...
When the dragon looks at you and goes,
No.
you know what? Here's some money. Go get better and come back in a few years.
Good for him to Chris, but why bother?
Yeah. I guess I will discard this extra warrior card. I am the lowest level.
No. Brayden is stuck with Sir Chimkers.
I mean, Sir Chimkers could be a mighty foe. You don't know. He might even be the final
Kick that
boss
door,
of this
Kick the
dungeon.
door! I'm a dwarf. I can kick the door hard.
Level 6 Shrieking Geek. Plus
Oh,
6
dear.
against warriors, which you're not. Bad stuff. You become a normal, boring human. Discard any race or class cards in play. That's if you lose.
Damn.
Holy crap. That's like all I got demo equipment.
So
'Cause
you are
somebody
currently
made
a
me trade
7.
my gentleman's club for breasts.
You are currently a 7, so
And
you
this
beat
geek
him.
is okay. Cool. So we're just gonna leave that alone, right?
Yep.
Everyone?
I'm saving my hate for others.
How many treasures?
2 treasures and a level.
Cool. Well, then I will take my 2 treasures, and I get to keep
I'd
the face.
like you to know I could have stumped that down.
And I appreciate it, and I have tried to find ways to be nice to you, and I will continue to
Also,
work that in the
likewise.
future.
Are you under 5?
Am I under 5?
Or do you have 5 or under cards?
Cards.
I have 5, but I could actually grab 6 because I'm a dwarf,
Oh,
so
right.
I'm still good.
Hey, sir! Kick that door.
I will. Here we go. Kick it! Kick in the door. I got Curse. Lose your class. I didn't want that anyway. Discard your class card if you have one. If you have 2 classes in play, can you have 2 classes in play?
Yeah,
If you
the
have the
Munchkin.
Super Munchkin, you can.
Oh, okay. Oh, that goes over there. Sorry. And so does this. Oh, hey, I'm a wizard.
Do you want to loot the room?
Oh, that's a good question.
Or do you want to go looking for trouble?
I don't want to go looking for trouble.
That means he has something big in his hand.
I know.
I got a level
goes,
1
Well,
more
that
rat.
just goes
That
right
goes
in
into
here.
your hand. We don't
Oh.
need to see that.
Sorry.
So hey, next time you go look for trouble, you are
Yeah.
set.
That's right. I got
My
this.
turn?
That was like houseplant
Oh yes,
level.
yes, sir. I'm done.
Man, this deck has just been hurtful to me today.
I don't think you get to complain about the deck as long as Callahan is there.
Considering
no,
I'm 2
no, no.
levels behind him, yes, I think I do.
Curse! Duck of Doom!
Quack?
You should know better than to go pick up a duck in a dungeon, lose 2 levels.
Sir Chimkers has summoned his allies to punish you.
But he said Affleck. He sounded so helpful.
Good work, Chimkers. I'm doubling your pay.
Do I get to now loot the room? Oh, damn it. Justice.
I see you, chat. I'm disappointed in him too now. Something big in his hand. There's a joke there somewhere. I'm disappointed Callahan didn't grab it.
That's what she
Which
said.
is funny because that's the joke.
I get jokes.
Sir Chimkers is pretty OP. That's why he got a name.
All right. 2, 4, 6. Oh, I gotta get rid of something. Actually, I'll just put this face down because you all know I have it. That's the nasty tasting sports drink. That gives +2 into combat. Brayden.
I am gonna kick a door.
You're cursed.
I am.
Oh, that's right. You have a bird on your head.
Ooh. Snails on speed. They're level 4.
Also nasty
Oh,
snails.
you can take that
I
himself.
can actually take just as is.
What
Wait.
happened to the cockatrice?
No, you.
I still have Chimkers, but I win ties.
What happened?
No,
to
you don't. You're not an elf
What
anymore.
happened to
I'm a
Theo that he
warrior.
went down to 2?
Warriors win
Oh,
ties.
but you've
What
only
happened
got
to Theo that he went down to
2
Oh, he picked
plus
up a curse.
1 is 3. That's
Oh,
not
the
a
curse
victory.
stuff.
But I have
The curse
all of
stuff
the
is what knocked
benefits
him
of
back
being
2
a warrior, so for not discarding 3 cards in my hand, I get +3 power.
Okay,
So
true enough.
I will defeat these snails on speed.
Wait,
You go.
what's your power?
2. These cancel, so 5, which is enough to beat these level 4 snails.
What's the bad stuff?
They steal my treasure. Roll a die and lose that many items or cards in my hand. My choice. I don't have much for treasure.
Yeah, I'm gonna let this one go.
That's probably a good call. So I will defeat the snails, which is good for a level,
And a treasure?
Yay.
Or 2 treasures.
and 2 treasures.
Wow, look at those are some hopped up snails.
Yeah.
They
Get
were
you
very
up to that
speedy.
level
Those are
3.
some bad roaches.
Man, this feels all sorts of
Oh.
bad.
I am gonna kick down the door.
I have to play some cards
Okay,
first.
never mind. Sorry. Didn't mean to rush you.
Get them chickers.
What's with this dungeon and birds anyway?
I
First stop, chicken on the head. And...
Alright.
Lots of dragons.
Well, I'm
hanging
not
out.
an elf anymore, so I'll just keep this out to sell later. The Rapier of Unfairness.
Okay, you gotta read what that does. 'cause
It's a
that's just
+3 for, but it's only usable by elves.
Oh, that's kind of unfair.
Yeah, a little bit. And then I'll keep this flaming poison potion out there just to kind of
Let everyone know.
let everyone know I have it. It's +3 to either side, usable once only.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put that out there as I might be a helpful ally under the right circumstances.
Well, that's good to know.
It does what and who now?
What?
I can get rid of the potion to do +3 in combat to either side.
just in play.
So, I am just here to prove that all female dwarven wizards can dungeon
Oh,
crawl
don't you
just
worry.
as well as the boys. I can take you down
Since
the
I
next
can't
door.
equip the Rapier of Unfairness chat,
Level 1
Chimkers can now have it as
crabs.
his perch.
I'm pretty sure I have a shampoo for that.
Cannot be outrun.
I'm not too worried at the moment.
Alrighty. You
So-
got that one?
Level 1 crabs?
Yes.
Crab.
And I am just going to equip these to have them out of my hand, but I am equipping the buckler of swashbuckling and the broadsword, because great puns, got it.
Yes.
So I get 1 treasure for that and I level up.
Cool.
Everybody's worried about me,
That's
and
the end of my
Shane
turn.
is way ahead right
It's
now.
not that I'm worried about you, it's that I hate you.
Kicking. Oh!
You get to be an elf.
I'm an elf if I want to. +1 to run away. I am good at that. You go up a level for every monster you help someone else kill. I don't have a race. I think.
Oh, you got an elf?
I think I'll be elven wizard
Good
with
for you.
running
Look
boots.
at you
And
building
a huge
stereotypical
rock.
classes.
So I can go looking for trouble.
Yep.
Oh look, a level 1 mall rat. Although these are good to keep for at the end too, aren't they?
They're not bad to keep at the end.
Nope, taking it now. All right. So,
Dorito.
is anyone stopping me from smashing the mall rat?
No.
No.
Okay.
It's yours.
I go up a level and I get a treasure.
Yep.
You dealt with dragons and Balrogs. You have you paid your early dungeon dues there.
Yeah. He ran
You need
away.
to go down from 5.
No, but I might want to play the card. I think I do. I'm going to play the Pointy Hat of Power.
Oh,
It's a +3 bonus, usable only by wizards. It is headgear, which I do not have.
Nope.
And gives me a nice little stack there.
so you're at 5.
7 plus my level.
Yeah, so you're at 12.
You got some bonuses, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's
spicy.
a good jump.
The key is to get those terrifying monsters when they don't give a crap about you.
Yes.
That gives you time to build.
I pulled a super munchkin. So that I
Which is
now just get all the positives of a cleric. So I'm gonna loot the broom. I'm just going to discard that because it's just the other cleric class.
Who is in last place?
I am.
Neat. I mean, sorry for your loss.
Step on his neck!
Let me just bite the curve.
Wait, that's my card. Oh, wait, I'm beating Phil. Never mind.
Alright,
Kick
I'm
the
kicking the
door.
door. I drew intelligent, +5 to a monster. We're just going to keep that for later.
Oh, that's terrifying.
And we're going to go ahead and just loot the room. Actually, do I want to loot the room? No, I want to loot the room. Okay. And now... Alright. Problem is I have too many cards.
Oh, my heart bleeds for you.
Alright, we're going to put the doppelganger out there for later.
I'm one good curse away from being worthless.
Thankfully, most of those curses have already happened.
And
Yes. Well,
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna switch those out. So technically, I'm a dude.
Whatever floats your boat there, Philip. Of course, then you could have been Philorino.
I'm going to give this to you, Phil. And then I'm going to be done.
just giving him a card?
I have to. I have too many cards in hand.
And he's in last place.
And
So
he's
if he
in
has to
last place.
discard
Oh,
one, it goes to the
Yeah,
person
if you have
up
to
front.
discard down, you have to give to the last place player.
That's...
Kick the door open!
Chimkers has not made me too powerful.
Curse! Lose 2 cards!
Yikes.
First, the player to the victim's left draws a card from the victim's hand and keeps it. Then the player on the right does the same thing.
Oh.
Well, that
choose.
isn't that interesting.
I get to go first. I'm going to help you.
Neat.
Although,
Draw the
so
chaff out
I have
so
to,
I have a better
one
chance.
of them is a treasure, right? I think I saw your hand before.
Mine? I have no treasure
No.
in hand. I mean, you can look at the backs of his cards. That's
Yeah, it's not cheating.
Oh,
That you can tell which one is the treasure.
but I could use a good monster or a curse. Yeah, you play the treasure. God, I'm gonna take it. That's the good one.
Yeah,
Alright,
I really
Chimpers.
did not want to lose that one. That was my late game hopeful one.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Chimkers. I took the treasure.
No kidding.
Anything good?
You would.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can go screw yourself.
Would you like
So-
to lift the room?
Yeah, I can't do anything
Excellent.
else.
Chimkers has chosen wisely this day.
Mine also was quite
Sir.
tasty.
Kick that
Oh,
door.
for the love of Christ.
Oh, are you done?
Yeah, I
What
can't
did
do
you
anything else.
give me?
Kick on the door!
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, dwarf. I'm gonna have 6 cards in my hand.
You have
I'm
to
gonna
replace elf.
I'm gonna
Elf has its advantages.
I'm gonna
too.
stick with the elf. For now. For now.
Question: when someone's facing a monster, can you add a second monster to it, or is
You
that...
have
There's
to have
cards.
a certain
You have
card.
to add a
those-
card. You have to have a specific.
Not that I have
Gotcha.
those.
It exists.
Wasn't sure. So I vaguely remembered that, but didn't think of that.
Yeah, I'm not waiting to drop a
Chad
level
is
18
shocked by my
monster.
choice to take the treasure
I know, right?
completely.
I thought about it.
Yeah, trouble is I'm gonna be stuck here a very long time now because I got nothing playable.
I didn't do that to you. You did that to you. Why did you give me all your stuff? That's the extra twist.
To be fair, Chimkers stole the treasure.
You kicked your door?
I
Did you
oh,
loot
that's
your
right.
room?
I
You
did
did
not.
kick your door.
I
You
did
can
not.
loot your room,
Or
or
do I
you can
wanna
go
look
looking
for
for trouble.
What am I at this point? A 12? 3, 6, 7 plus 5. I'm at 12, huh? I might get you back in this.
You're probably in the best place because I think Shane is 6, 9. Yeah, he's at 12 plus 12. Or do you have the buckler on too? Yeah, you're
all
at a
those are
14.
equipped.
Yeah, Shane's at a 14 right now.
Damn.
So
I'm trying to decide, well, you know what? I think Shane's going to help me out. So, I think somebody's going to help me out anyway.
Okay.
Level 16 Hippogriff. Alright. Will not pursue anyone of level 3 or below. Bad stuff. You are stomped and chomped. You drop things as you flee. Starting with the player on your right, each player may take 1 treasure card from in front of you or without looking from your hand. It gets 2 levels and 4 treasures. Would anyone like to help?
16. What do you need?
5.
yeah, I could provide 5.
I'll help you for 2 treasure.
For 2? I do like you.
Well, you're getting 2 levels to jump up, so that's...
There is
That is going to put him in an absurdly
What are you
good
at?
position.
I mean, how many points do you bring to the table? I want it to be overwhelming, so that when they fuck with us, it costs them a lot.
6, 7, 8
Brayden?
plus 8 is 16.
Sold! But we take turns picking the treasures.
Who picks first?
I'll let you.
Deal.
Hold on.
You don't want to screw with us, Phil.
So say, between the 2 of us, we're up to a 28. That's
Plus,
not bad.
out of pure bitterness, I have 1 card left to really screw with one of you. And you bet I'll be salty about it.
Nothing can defeat Chimkers.
And right now that eye is clearly on another part of the table, Phil, but you can change that for the worse for yourself.
Look, I'm sorry Chimkers is overpowered. It wasn't my fault I drew him.
You're going to want to let it go. Just saying.
You gotta pick
It's
your
not
fights,
good
man.
to...
A combined 28 is not the time.
It's a 28.
But that puts him at level 7.
Yeah, but I'll destroy you. So, you know, there is that. Speaking of which, has everyone seen the Ghostbusters trailer for the new one coming out?
I didn't realize
I
there was
didn't
another
know there was a
Ghostbusters
new one
movie
coming out.
You guys
You
can
should
take
look the trailer up. It's amazing. You're giving up, Braden?
I'm not messing with that. I've already taken
Boom.
a treasure.
All right, I'm going.
I mean, the funny thing is, even if you somehow
by
had,
two.
we're wizards. I could have just thrown away my hand to have us keep the treasures.
Right.
Yeah, so it would.
It was on my mind
Yeah,
too.
I was just saying, it was like, go ahead, Phil, go ahead.
All right. The 4 treasures
28. That's a quarter of Jimker's power.
we got a +3
A quarter
bonus.
was enough here.
Really impressive title.
It was.
Which
Ooh.
has no
I'm throwing a
slot.
soiree right now.
Right. We've got a convenient addition error. Go up a level. We've got an invisibility potion. Use when your runaway roll fails, you escape automatically. It's worth 200. And we've got transferal potion. Play during any combat. Any other player, your choice, fights the monster, may ask for help normally, and gets the treasure and levels if he wins. The original player then resumes his turn and may loot the room, whether the combat was won or lost.
Oof.
Usable once only.
That's some good treasure.
So,
Holy crap! Yeah.
do you want the level? Well, you get to choose first, and I choose.
I
this.
thought for sure I was gonna take a really impressive title, but yeah, I can't give you 3 levels at once. Plus, we'll be in the same room. Our teamwork is working, so I will go with the government addition error and level up a room. Did you just move me back one?
And I.
No, you're up. You're going this way.
Oh, gotcha.
I moved you up with him.
first.
Cool.
I will go to take the really impressive title.
Yeah, that is fair. You have a soiree to go to, but by the way, so
It's true.
yeah.
It's true. And these are
I'm
both
done with these
equally.
shenanigans.
These
I
are
mean,
equally good.
Don't look at me.
Those 2 curses in a row did nothing for me.
I've eaten 2 or 3 as well. I'm still wearing Jimkers.
Shane's still in the middle of his conundrum
You're not gonna
about
use the transfer
whether he's a
potion.
man or a woman.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, clearly.
Either way, he still has a beard.
No, this can just go into my hand.
Jimkers
I don't
has
have
at
to-
least looted me.
I've
a
accepted
treasure.
my new life. He turned me into a woman, then I got the broadsword that only females can use. So obviously the gentleman's club is in my past, the broadsword is the future. Good work with you, sir.
Halfling. You may sell 1 item
In fairness,
each turn
it's
for double
on his
price.
card. I have to read the card as it is the observing. I'm not saying Chimkers himself has done me wrong. He hasn't. But he is technically a curse card.
So I got the halfling race card. You may sell 1 item each turn for double price.
Oh, that's
That's
a
a really good one.
Yeah.
Other items are at normal. If you fail your initial runaway roll, you may discard any card to try once more. So yeah, that's going there. Halfling cleric and the bloody chainsaw and flaming armor. I'm okay with this.
Chimkers is surprisingly nonplussed by your equipment.
That's impressive. A bloody chainsaw is kind of terrifying no matter what generation you're in.
And it's not even a tenth of Chimker's full power.
I'm going to sell the cheese grater of peace, which is 400 for 800, and the nasty sports drink for a grand total of 1,000, and move up. I will loot the room, and then I gotta discard down.
Say hi to Braden. Don't be rude.
Ooh, I'll get free stuff. Because I'm bad.
I like that we partnered up there at the end.
It worked, yeah.
But,
Damn it! I don't want to get rid of that. I gotta get rid of a couple. Wait, I'm giving this to you. Right?
Yep.
Or am I discarding it? 'cause
I'm in
we're
last.
tied? Well, we're tied for last.
I know, and you can't split with yourself, so...
I like that I went looking for trouble for a 16.
Yeah, no, you did that twice too. Like your monster cards, everyone else is like house plants,
I had
like
a
the
lot.
orcs were terrifying. You've had 5 cards above the orcs.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's that card I gave you.
That card is actually pretty terrifying.
In
if
the
I
right
didn't,
circumstance.
if
yes.
I was considering playing it,
It's delightful.
and I did loot the room. Okay, so it is Braden's turn to kick the door open. But I didn't want to get rid of any of the cards in my hand with the cleric powers, so
I get it. Sometimes you just line up
Alright.
and you just need everything to.
yeah, I'm just waiting for that one moment to lay down and really burn somebody horribly bad.
Right? You mean like right in this region here?
All right,
Is
so
that what you're gonna do?
You guys are like right in that red zone.
I'm going to play cheat,
Mhm.
which allows me to use the Rapier of Unfairness.
Cheater.
Yep.
That's a good cheat.
Darn tootin'.
I like the cheat card.
It's super helpful right now.
What does the rapier unfairness
It
do?
adds 3
Yeah. So
Nice.
brains at 3, 6.
What's it normally restricted to?
elves.
6. And you can, because you're a super munchkin, you can just throw away. That just seems weird.
And let's kick in a door. Oh, look, a curse. Lose a small item. I'm shocked.
Here's if you ever watch the tabletop play of this game, that one
Item.
guy could not buy a turn. He was like 40 minutes of curse every single card. Like the 3 players tried to help him get out of the first round.
Unless
He
it
couldn't
says
do
I'm
big,
a
it's
good
a small
curse
item.
away from.
Yeah,
like I
I'm
said,
going to get rid
just-
of the
the right
flaming
one, yeah.
poison
Yeah.
potion.
Okay. That feels so right, though.
I'm not happy about getting rid of it. It just, that's how it worked out. And
Hey.
then I'm going to go looking for trouble.
What are you
Good for
playing
you.
with?
I'm going to go fight these level 4 harpies.
Playing harps.
They resist magic, +5 against wizards. The bad stuff is their music is really, really bad. Lose 2 levels.
I don't think he wants us to get involved at all.
It's a level 4. I think he's probably got that.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah,
I
I
don't wanna
already
dick
am
with him.
handily beating it.
I don't want to dick with him. Does anybody else?
I'm not.
Nope.
No.
Alright, well then I will claim my level and my 2 treasures.
Good for you. So who's in
Yeah.
last place now?
It's Phil.
Okay. Did you want to say that one more time just to rub it in?
He's probably getting cards from me, so
Okay.
it's Phil.
So it's a mutually beneficial way to raise the basement, is what you're saying.
Yay, charity!
Alright, well I'm going to put out more of these nice combat tricks. A magic missile
That's
and
a lot of freaking combat
a flask
tricks.
of glue.
That's kind of terrifying.
I don't like it.
And
Are those usable
once only.
but in anyone's combat or just your own?
Anybody's.
Any combat and
They're all.
Yeah, so you
any
can,
combat.
you can add those
Pretty
against
much
you once you get 9.
up and read. All right.
Yeah.
so the magic missile lets me add 5
To either side.
to
Yeah.
either
Either
side.
side.
And then this one lets me make someone re-roll an escape roll.
Okay. What's the doppelganger do?
It lets me
Doubles
double
him.
my strength, basically. Doubles my combat power.
It's like
Okay.
there's 2 of him.
And Phil,
Usable
I have to
only once?
discard down. Yeah, those are all once only. So I'm going to give this to you. I trust that you'll remember who gave that to you.
I want something else. Can I have something else?
I mean,
This is your moment to say you'll take it and like it.
if you don't want that card, I will give you something else if you want. There you go.
Missed opportunity.
It's true.
I'm a big gunshot for last one or two, but I am going to kick in the door.
Get it.
You got an elf.
Sexy elf.
Well, this is interesting. Rank up a level for every monster you help someone else kill.
And what is the dwarf bonus again? I mean, he says I already switched genders. Might want to switch
You
species.
get to have 6 cards in your hand.
And any number of big items. But I don't have a bunch of big items. But yeah, people don't tend to team up with you once you use the elf, so I'll just.
Only problem is if I want to move forward, that is not. Cool. So I am gonna go looking for trouble, and I am gonna fight a level 6 Pikachu, which I currently have covered handily.
Pikachu?
Pikachu. That is a very unhappy looking warrior covered in vomit.
Oh, he gets an extra
You
level.
should put him
if
in the
he
middle so
doesn't
chat
get
can see
help.
him.
So he's level 6. I do get an extra level if I defeat him myself without help. It is 2 treasures. I currently have him by a lot, but let me do the numbers for you. I currently have them 15 to 6 right now.
Everybody loves Pikachu.
I could throw down, but I'm not gonna.
Why not?
Because
You're
There's a
tied
time
with
and a
him.
place, and that's...
That time
This-
and place is now.
What is Pikachu's bad stuff again?
he discards his hand.
I discard my hand because of the projectile vomiting attack.
How much are you down? Or up? What is that?
15 to 6.
15 to 6.
Yeah.
So I need to clear 9.
You would, yes.
Are you still a wizard?
I am.
Pikachu, that's the most powerful card in all of Duel Monsters. Chat, thank you.
What does that one do again?
Friendship potion used during any combat. Discard all monsters in the combat. No treasure is gained, but the player may loot the room.
I mean, I won't blame you too much because I get why you're in trouble.
There you go. He loves you. The Pikachu gives you a hug.
So do I move forward at all or not?
No.
Now you get
No.
to loot the room.
Again.
Toss
There
those
you
away
go.
then?
Gosh, just
You're just hoping to unveil another monstrosity.
Yes. Like a plutonium dragon.
Are you under 5, sir? Or 4?
I can get 6.
Oh, he's a dwarf.
And I'm at 5, so I'm
Okay. Kick that door.
I got this. Level 1 monster. Nope, it's a warrior. Alright. So,
Are you under 5?
fine. Oh, he's still
no,
just
but
do his
it's still
turn.
my turn.
Right, you get to kick the door. Or loot the room. Sorry.
Or look for trouble.
Or look for trouble.
He has options, is what we're saying.
Yes. Till I take them from him.
Let's see
I
here.
might get you can let me jump forward 2 levels, so I hold no ill will.
I'm gonna...
Yeah, that.
If I loot the room, it goes
I get
into
it.
my
Yeah,
hand,
you
right?
could. If you what?
If I loot the room, it just goes
Yeah,
into
it
my
goes
hand.
to your hand, and then you can play cards, but you're not advancing or doing anything else.
Well, shyster. Gonna loot the room.
No, it sounds like such a happy time, but generally your turns have gone wrong if you're just looting the room.
Well, I gotta. He's got one.
I'm in last, so.
Well, it
If
doesn't
you
matter
think
if you
that's
could-
gonna stop me from stepping on your back to get to where I need to be, you're sorely mistaken, sir.
Especially if you have stuff he wants. That's the key.
It's true. He's not wrong.
Well, he already has armor. And he already has his big
You don't
rock.
have any Oh, your equipment's all over here.
But I don't have much. I have pantyhose and 2 swords.
You really don't.
But
Yeah, you know what?
he has all kinds of equipment.
Alright,
I really haven't seen monsters since that
Screw it.
first little.
I guess
I
I'll
know.
play my hireling, and he's not carrying anything right now. Just in case, and I'll put out an invisibility potion. Gets me down to 5.
There you go, sir.
There you go.
I'm gonna kick that door in.
What did you win?
Level 8 face sucker.
That's all I
I
wanted.
put it in the middle for chat.
I just wanted a
It
little
I
bit
can't
is-
see it when you rotate it.
Well, I gotta read it first.
Well,
It's gross. +6 against elves, which I am not. Bad stuff.
Maybe I
When
don't
it
want it.
sucks your face off, your headgear goes with it. Discard the headgear you are wearing and lose a level.
But you're not.
I'm not wearing any. And right now I'm only an 8, so I do need a 1 more.
Oh, look. Candy.
Are you requesting 8?
I'll help.
Hmm.
I'll help you feel.
I'm willing to help you as well, Feel.
also willing to help you.
Wow, this is a rare occasion. Phil gets to choose who's going to help him as opposed to, destroy him utterly.
Everyone is actually offering to befriend Phil.
Look at that. Chat's on board.
Of course,
Until the next
if
turn.
I help you, I'm an elf, so it goes up by.
Chimkers is too strong to get rid of the observing. You know this. I need him.
What's going to be, Mr. Phil?
He's too OP. I will see this game
Jeez,
to the
how are
end
you
with
gonna
him or
solo
die
this?
trying.
I'm gonna play the card. Help me out here. Play this card when you are in combat. Take one item from another player. At the moment you take it, that item must make the difference between your winning and losing that combat. You may discard something of your own before taking the item if you wish.
What's he taking?
A really impressive title.
Yeah, you're not finishing this combat alive. So,
So what's
just
the
so you're
title do?
aware. It's a
It's
+3 bonus that doesn't have any other restrictions.
Ooh, that is nice.
So that is
Chimkers is watching your treachery with interest.
just working on bringing the top down to me rather than trying to get to the top myself.
Chimkers rubs his feathers together menacingly. In
So-
approval, you think.
It's a level 8, and you're a what?
Now I am 9/11.
You're an 11. Okay. So you are ahead by 3.
Yep.
Would anyone like to get started?
I did help you, Shane.
What's the
because
bad
I,
stuff?
Well, since you need
I
a
guess what's
card,
the bad-
I
since,
lose a level and my headgear if I had any.
Which you don't.
I mean,
Bad stuff really isn't that bad, though.
remember when everyone
I lose
grabbed
a
the
level.
items out of my hand a few turns ago? I have not recovered anything since.
Nah, I gotta let it go.
Alrighty. So I win. I get a level. Hey, look, I'm back to where I was. And 2 treasures. That took forever to get there.
Took forever!
I think you have a new enemy, Phil.
No. I'll kill him later. But that's not because I hate him.
It's nothing personal. It's just because.
Right.
It's
You
nothing
know
personal,
what?
I mean,
it's
I do
just
hate it,
business.
But that's not
That's
why.
not the reason.
I'm gonna sell these 2 items because it's a horny helmet for
Hello.
600 gold pieces.
Hello!
Yeah, that's a pretty horny helmet.
That is a horny helmet.
And the singing and dancing sword, which is a +2, and it's not usable by thieves. I wonder why. So that's 1,000 gold, and I move up to level 5. Braden.
Alright. Alright, Chimkers. Let's kick in a door. We found a level 10 net troll. He has no special powers and he's really mad about it. Bad
Sounds
stuff.
about right.
Screws up the game balance by forcing you to let the players of the highest level take any one item each from you.
I like it. Let's do this.
And I think I might already... What level am I? 4?
4.
7, 8, 7. So I'm already at 10, so I can already beat him as is because I win ties as a warrior.
That's true.
Yeah, but do you want
So-
me to help so that I don't curse you?
No, please curse him.
You know what? No, I'm gonna wager that you hate Feel more and need
You'd
that
be-
curse to punish him later.
You'd be wagering wrong. Just letting you know.
Burn it
Like-
down.
I can do both.
I believe you, but you're also way ahead of me. I'm not necessarily incentivized, and Chimkers refuses to negotiate with terrorists.
Yes. But if you lose, I get more stuff.
Yeah, again, Chimkers refuses to negotiate with terrorists.
All right.
I have to let Chimkers make this call. You understand?
I'm really just doing this so that you have to burn some of your other things. So there's a 5. It's an
now-
enraged monster.
Alright,
Now it's our...
I don't need the missiles that badly, so neat.
Yep. That's done. Anybody else pissing with him? Anything more?
I was
Nope.
really just burning that out of
Oh,
there.
okay.
In fairness,
Alright.
that was very terrifying spread.
Alright, and then
I didn't want to get something and just have him
what
go,
do I
"Oh,
get for
there's,
defeating the
you know,
net troll?
treasures? 3.
3 treasures. That's
You get
worth it.
4, actually.
What?
Because the enraged.
Oh,
if the
that's
monster is
right.
defeated, draw an extra. So,
I did give him a bonus.
thank you.
I think you plan out your trolling a little
You're a
bit
troll.
better. I am clearly more of an ogre.
You're not wrong.
That was still a terrifying fight that went all the ways right for us.
Yeah. One day, some ogre will get to eat a butter elf. and it will not be
I'm
this
going
day.
to equip the Tuba of Charm. It adds +3 to my ability to run away.
Is it big?
It is big.
It's one hand big,
It is 1 hand big.
so you get your hands full.
My hands are full.
What does it do, though?
It gives me a +3 bonus to run away. If I successfully escape combat, snag a face-down treasure on my way out.
Oh, nice.
So it's pretty neat.
It's better than my shoes.
Brave, 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 brave Sir Robin.
And I'm going to just put the rest of this out, I think. I can't equip any of it.
11-foot.
I still want to know what it is.
So we have an 11-foot pole. It's a 2-hander for a +1 bonus.
It's money.
It's not much money.
Yeah, but you got a lot of those not much monies.
Yeah, but most of them are actually useful.
That one's 600.
Yeah, this is unfortunately I don't have other things I want to sell.
Mm-hmm.
Also, did I go up a level for defeating my monster? It doesn't look like
No,
I
it
did.
did not.
We decided you don't get one.
This is
you
a
have
sleep
to-
potion. It's good for +2 to either side.
Alrighty.
And then the Mace of Sharpness that I can't equip because I'm not a cleric.
Alrighty.
I'll trade you a really impressive title for that.
For the mace,
Yeah.
remember what the title does? It just gives a
+3.
+3. Yeah, I would make that trade.
Oh, wait.
You get a
Actually-
+4.
Yeah, but I already have two-handed weapon. Never mind. I'm sorry. That
And this
sounds
is a
right.
one-hander.
Yeah, but it would actually lose me because that's a 6. I have to disequip that too.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sorry.
I can't argue
Really
that.
need to do my math.
Well, then I guess I will sit tight and call it good.
All right, Shane, are you ready?
Yeah, let's kick it in.
Level 12 wannabe vampire. Instead of fighting, a cleric can chase the wannabe vampire away just by going boogie boogie or booga booga and take all his treasure. There's no level increase for this. Bad stuff. Blocks the door and tells you about his character. Lose 3 levels.
Woof.
It's
I,
only a level 12.
I am currently ahead. I currently have enough to kill it as long as no one screws with me.
What are you at?
What are we over there? 7? I believe it's 15, but let me double check.
Yeah,
that.
because you got
6,
3.
7, 8 plus 7. Yep, 15.
I'm not doing it. Hey, do you want any help?
No, I feel pretty good about this.
Alright. I was just checking. Just checking. You
No.
sure?
At the moment. I mean, if stuff changes in a momentarily as it may with feel over there, then yes, we will open that discussion.
Well, see, here's the problem. I don't know if I want to burn you or... Nah,
Yes.
I'm going to...
No. Go with your first instinct. Do it. Don't second guess yourself, Phil. Do the thing.
I'll let
Burn
it
it to the
get just a little closer.
No.
Go
Do it
ahead,
now.
Shane.
Now. Take him down to 1.
Cool.
So what's that put him at?
He's at level 8
You're playing
now.
a dangerous game.
Do I have to? I don't have to reveal these if I'm
You
not.
defeated it yourself, so no.
Okay. Let's see.
I mean, that was 3 levels, though.
Yeah.
But he's all too eager to help.
Me?
Yes.
I'm an elf.
He's an elf.
I
Every
know.
time he helps, he gets a level.
Why would I not want to help?
And you got a pretty strong
I gotta go
support
down to
cast.
I had a pretty strong support. Somebody stole a good chunk of that.
Oh, I am gonna have to disarm one of my
70
swords. That's fine. I'm equipping the Staff of Napalm, because wizard.
Shit.
So what's that do?
It's a +5.
+5 instead of a +2.
That's spicy.
I regret not having
Jimkers
this.
really wants that staff.
I'm also gonna have Rat on a Stick, because as the card says, it's better than nothing.
Okay.
You can't use that.
I don't know that you have enough hands.
You only have 2 hands.
Oh, it's a hand thing. Well, we'll just be laying out here then, since apparently that's a thing we can do. And let's see, 4, 5,
I should have
6.
roasted you.
Yes, Phil.
But the kicking the door is the very beginning of your turn, correct? You
Right.
can't play cards prior to that.
You can play cards prior to kicking in the door.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty, that's my turn.
Always take out Shane.
No. I honestly can't remember the last time Shane has won.
The last game, Phil.
Well, before today. He's been on a dry spell.
God, I hate you. It's a level 14 unspeakably awful, indescribable horror. It's a +4 against warriors, which I am not. The bad stuff will be unspeakably awful death for anyone but a wizard, which I am. A wizard merely loses his powers. Discard the wizard card. So, it's a level 14. I am currently at a lot.
Could you quantify that?
Yeah.
10, 13, 14.
Nope, 15. These are because I got 8 plus 7. I'm a 15.
You know. Yeah, I think this is the appropriate way to go. What's that coming around the corner? Is that a wandering monster?
Does it actually say Wandering Monster on the card?
It does, in fact.
Okay, because I've seen a bunch of them, but I haven't had one any of those this game. It seemed like we went a long time without an extra monster ganging.
Play this
Yeah.
card with a monster from your hand when somebody, including you, is in combat. Your monster joins the one already fighting at their combat strength. If the characters must flee, resolve the runaway attempts separately in the order the victim chooses. So, level 8 Ghoul Fiends shows up. No items or other bonuses help against them. Fight with your level only.
I'm just going to read this really quick.
They're friendly.
I figured that was an
Oh
appropriate time
man,
to burn
that
that
was
one.
a good one. And
One
you didn't want to use
truthful.
this on Shane, huh? Just gonna hand him the game like that. All right.
A desk of
Oh
power.
god, the bad stuff is great too. Your level becomes equal to the lowest players. So
Ooh.
At least they start catching up to you.
That's
that would have
spicy.
been bad a turn or two
I'm
ago.
going to start by.
Running away?
Well, hold on. My wizard, I think I can just throw things away and win. So let's see here.
I know you can charm one monster. I don't
You
think
may
can charm
discard
two.
up to 3 cards after rolling the die to run away. No charm spell. You may discard your whole hand, a minimum of 3 cards, to charm a single monster instead of fighting it. Discard the monster and take its treasure, but don't gain levels. If there are other monsters in the combat, fight them normally. Get rid of 3 cards, eh?
No, the whole hand. Has to be a minimum of 3.
Minimum of 3 cards, but you have to pitch the whole.
No, yeah, god damn it. But
That's
still,
spicy.
Mhm.
I do regret it, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. God, that sucks. Or I could run away.
So then, would you get the treasures for defeating that one instantly, then fight the other, or would you get the treasures at the end?
I don't know.
He would get the treasures right away.
That's good.
Because that's what it says.
But it's not like he can play them out of his hand, so
Yeah, that's true.
it's not like they'll do anything for him. Probably.
Probably. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use that ability. There goes my hand. I had a large angry chicken, a curse, a warrior, and a dwarf.
I was saving that one to try to get.
You
I was also
discarded
saying
Chimker's bigger, angrier cousin?
I did.
You monster.
I really wanted it.
So
at the
you
end.
get 2 treasures.
All right.
And now you're facing. You're still beating the.
I need to retrieve Chimker's cousin. It
Does
is my new
anybody else
quest.
want to jump in and...
So what's he fighting left? The ghoul fiends?
No, the unspeakably awful horror. He beat those by getting rid of his entire hand.
Oh, yeah. So,
No,
that just
but-
makes him lose his class, and he already just torched his hand.
No, he's winning right now.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm not the Starburst. You let him get in the lead.
No, you're winning the battle.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not gonna really screw with him that much, but I'm gonna kill his hireling to go up to level 9.
That's rude.
That actually makes me tie, which does make me lose.
Isn't that interesting?
So 7 plus 7 is
So-
14.
That's
What?
pretty spicy.
Let's see.
That's what we call a plot twist.
What a
Very
twist.
well applied, sir.
I didn't actually know what to take him down when. I feel kind of bad now.
Oh no!
Oh no, I'm coming for you.
That is completely fair at this point. Although,
So
if I can make someone.
I lose my class, which means I lose my wizard hat. Pretty sure I don't get the treasures,
Nope.
You do not.
and I don't go down a level. I will.
He just wanted your sweet, sweet brains.
I will go up a level.
No harm, no foul?
Question mark?
No, it's
I've never seen a death glare side eye before. That was pretty
That's
impressive. I could have died.
Oh, I can play this as well since I'm not a wizard anymore. Plus, oh, you can only have 1 armor though, can't you?
Yep.
You sure
Yep.
can.
Well, it's still better than what I got. So, oh, and it's a big item. You can only have 1 big item, can't you?
Yep.
Unless you're a dwarf.
No. I'll just keep this then. That's useless to me.
Alright, my turn.
Kind of sounds that way.
Kicking that door in. Level 16, Undead King Tut. Will not pursue anyone level 3 or below. Higher level characters lose 2 levels, even if they escape. Lose all your items and all the cards in your hand. That's a level 16.
Jeez.
So I'm at level 5 plus another 5. I'm at 13.
I'll help you.
You would.
You offered to help me.
I can, because he's undead.
Just random bad blood.
He wants the level because he's an elf.
You can discard up to 3 cards in combat against an undead creature. Each discard gives you a +3 bonus.
Each discard gives you a +1 bonus. So if you pitch 3, you get 3.
+3.
Oh, you have a cleric.
I can read. I do know how to read. I can't count. So that one I will give to you.
That's interesting. So what?
The importance
that
of
only-
English
does it work
writing
on
and
anything?
arithmetic.
Oh, undead. Okay, undead only.
Yeah, undead only, which he is. And so I'm at 5. Makes 10, 13. So I need 4 more. So I'm going to sell 2 cards to get me up to 19, which beats his 16.
Yes, it does. Math checks out.
Thank you.
And what's the bad part again?
If I lose, doesn't matter if I run away or not. I lose 2 levels, and I lose all my items and all my cards in my hand.
This
Wow.
is a weird moment, but I'm actually going to let this ride.
What? Jesus!
I'm at
What
7.
game am I playing in?
This
I
is
think he
You're
wants-
not burning Phil. Phil's not burning Shane.
this is Bizarro World.
It's Twilight Zone. I think he intends just to kill me to let Phil win. He sees
Oh
this
my
the lesser
God.
of 2 evils. And after I threw a nice soiree for him.
Oh my gosh.
The plutonium dragon wouldn't stick around to chat. He just put in an appearance.
It's not my fault he's rude.
Well,
It would be a good time for that.
so I have used this one before. Bribe the GM with food, go up a level.
It's a good one.
And then on the other side, whine at the GM. You can't use this if you're currently the highest level player or tied for highest, which I'm not.
Nope.
Go up a level.
Well, that's a thing that happened.
Hi, Phil.
Hi, Shane.
Hey, remember that time you decided not to burn them?
Yeah. I thought I'd bring this up. How's Mercy working out for you, huh?
It seems like this whole game is a rule on why you should show mercy. Because
Right?
that's twice, yeah. Oh, Shane, Phil are way ahead now.
I got +2 bonus boots of butt kicking.
Are you quite finished? Chimkers is feeling especially bloodthirsty.
Yes. Go ahead, kick that door.
It's cursed.
I am cursed, actually. I lose a small item.
Burn it to the crowd.
Well, we're gonna get rid of that. Well, do I want to get rid of that?
Yes, this
I
is
might
a very
need that.
odd game of
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of the
Munchkin,
11-foot
where
pole.
we have chosen purposely.
All right. Now I have to loot the room.
I'm gonna feel very upset here in just a second.
Oh, I'm super, super glad I got this because it means other people can't have it.
I just want to win.
I must play this card as soon as I get it. It was meant to be.
What is it?
That can't be good.
Does it kill? Does it kill?
Chimkers has declared a chosen one.
Oh no.
I have to play this card. I am not allowed to hold it, which makes me sad. Divine Intervention. All clerics immediately go up a level. This can be the winning level. If this card makes you win, you are entitled to mock the other players mercilessly. Chimkers has crowned a front runner.
You just handed.
I have to play it.
No, I'd like to point out, by not burning him to the ground, you jumped him 3 levels. And Phil
Who am I
got to win.
disregard the will of Chimkers, prophet of Saint Christopher? Chimkers has spoken.
Oh, hey, hail Jim Kurz. Now on the soiree VIP list.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the exciting conclusion to our game
And I
of Munchkin.
probably had enough outs to get that last level too, even if most of you came at me at once.
I'm bitter. I'm
No,
not gonna lie.
I
I
had
am
one that just
shocked.
said you don't get to gain a level this turn. Out to lunch would have sent your monster away.
I had an instant wall, which means you would instantly escape.
Well, let's see. You would have got.
How dare you
level 2
speak
flying
ill of
frogs.
Chimkers,
You would've
chat?
been fine.
Yeah.
Chimkers has spoken, and
And I
his
would've
word
got
is
to
law.
So the only way you could have a winning level without being a monster, and you
Is
push
being a
Phil up
player.
2 levels and hand it to him.
Good job.
Well
Good
done.
That was
Brayden.
bizarre.
Well done, Claire.
That's
Well,
honestly a Munchkin
I've
finish.
never seen
It
a game
is.
that took that long to get the wandering monsters out. Like I was wondering if we
I
misread
had
the
2, but I
rules
couldn't
since it
draw
took
any
forever.
monsters above level 8.
Yeah, well,
You add those to a 14 and they do just fine.
I was holding an illusion and a level 14 salesman with a mate card, just waiting for that perfect moment.
If you like what you just saw, please support us by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel for more great gaming content.